Yo, what up, street dogs? Eric Kim. Alright, so the thought. Don't censor yourself. So, what is the biggest problem we face in modern society is that everyone's too scared to speak their mind and everyone self-censors themselves because, you're afraid that your boss can get angry at you, chances of promotion, getting tenure, whatever it may be. And so, nobody ever really speaks their mind. Now, it's tricky because I think entrepreneurs, we are actually a little bit more free-spirited in terms of, speaking our mind, and even if you're self-employed, but still that's not actually 100% for sure you actually have full autonomy over your life and your thinking, because as long as you have fear of retribution from others, you're never really going to fully develop into what you really desire to become, because you're always going to be scared of, just kind of ruffling the feathers of others. Now, I think actually the greatest happiness in life, this is my new thought, the ultimate happiness in life isn't to have $2 quadrillion or, have 30 Lambos or whatever, but certainly to me, the greatest joy in life is actually just having the opportunity or the freedom or the chance to just freely speak your mind without fear of negative retribution. Now, once again, just because you're self-employed doesn't actually mean that you have full freedom over your life. And I think entrepreneurship is actually a means or a road to become a little more free-spirited and speak your mind. Because, for example, let's say I was trying to get tenure at some school, or let's say I worked at Amazon or Google or whatever it may be. I can't actually really ever speak my mind in public because I'm afraid of losing my job, I'm afraid of losing my position, whatever. But me now, because I got fuck you money, or fuck off money as Dr. Dre says, essentially dude, honestly, I have enough money to last me 5 lifetimes. And so actually my opinion is not dependent on my income. And even if let's say Eric Kim gets canceled, right? It doesn't really actually even matter because I could continue to speak my mind because I'm not dependent on external income to help me do what I am. So for the most part, I think the good thing is, when you listen to what Eric has to say, at least you know that I'm being genuine, authentic, and I'm really speaking my mind, and I'm trying not to water it down. And certainly there is still some self-censorship I do. I don't think anyone could be 100% not self-censored, but I think there are people who censor themselves more so than others. So for me, it seems like a noble goal is to become more free-spirited and to self-censor yourself less. Now, what are the pragmatic upsides of not censoring yourself so much? So first and foremost, it's just more fun. It's kind of more happy, right? If you use a kid, kids never censor themselves. Kids only learn to self-censor themselves through punishment from teachers and stuff like that. So in the future, when I got a kid, I ain't gonna censor the kid. I mean, obviously you want to try to teach a kid how to have good morals and ethics and stuff like that, but to censor anybody, whether human, child, or adult, it seems to me it actually feels very unethical. That's just my personal thoughts. And so, and actually, truth be told, the biggest benefit of being an American or living in America is the fact that you can just speak your mind, right? There's a lot of countries in the world where you can't 100% speak your mind because you're afraid of negative retribution from others in society and stuff like that. You're afraid. Yo, what's up? Where'd you go?
Huh?
Where'd you go?
I was in Newport for a little bit.
Did you park your car?
Huh?
Did you park your car?
Yeah, so my beauty studio has a parking spot at the top of the house.
Oh,
Yeah.
Your tattoo looks so nice.
Thank you. I actually just got this shaded.
Which one you get?
I got this shaded. So it's peeling right now.
Oh, wait, was this always colored?
My whole chest was always colored. Yeah.
Oh.
Now you see it full force.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, what does it say in Arabic?
It says be at peace, not at pieces.
Oh.
Keep yourself together, don't let yourself fall apart.
What's your ankle tattoo?
And then that's supposed to be like a breast cancer ribbon. It was pink. It's not pink anymore.
Yo, you're looking good. How's the lifting been?
Good. I kind of rushed through today, but I think I gotta join another gym. I need like more.
Weights?
Yeah.
Oh, you know VP Fitness in downtown?
No.
So Google it. VP Fitness, like, you know, vice president,
Yeah.
right? I checked it out. You could do month to month for maybe like $79.
Month to month for 70? That's not that bad.
Not bad. I mean, like and then really way better than our gym.
Yeah.
And then, you know, dumbbells that go up to 120 pounds and
Oh,
stuff
wow,
like that.
okay. Yeah.
So like you got like all the shit. Just and then it's you know.
walk there?
Yeah, you can walk there. Well, I mean, I don't have a membership there because I can still
Okay.
fuck around at our gym. But
Right.
then, do you know where the 7-Eleven is in downtown?
Yeah, like in Kennedy Plaza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's right next to there.
Oh wow.
So like for us, it's what, like a 5-minute walk?
5 to 7 minutes.
Yeah, like super duper easy, right?
Yeah. Cool. Nice. VP Fitness. I gotta head out. I'm sorry, because I gotta meet my cousin.
I'll talk. What are you making for dinner?
I don't know yet, because he's coming down, so I don't know what we're doing yet.
Yo, if you need it,
Yeah.
we have avocados.
I have avocados.
You have avocados?
I do.
How much do the avocados cost right now?
$1.
Oh, so cheap!
Yeah, $1 an avocado. I go to a community-owned co-op on the west end.
What was it called?
It's called Urban Greens.
Herb and Greens?
Urban Greens.
Urban Greens.
Yeah.
You can get avos for $1?
Yeah.
Dude, fuck California, man.
Yeah. No, go to that place because it's community-owned.
Okay,
They're really
yeah.
nice.
Google VP Fitness.
I will.
And then you go there and then give me 10% of your gains, okay?
All right.
10% of the gains. All right, see you around. And yeah, so to not censor yourself seems like a very wise decision, because if once you start censoring yourself, like the human spirit starts to die off a little bit. And actually it's really sad because, you know, even all my friends who, you know, went to college with or went to other colleges, whatever, now that we're all like 32, in our early 30s, whatever, man, when you start being employed for too long, it kind of starts to rewire your brain in a bad way, where you actually become a little bit less free-spirited and you don't really speak what's real in your mind, because, you know, you learn like political correctness and you want to impress your boss or whatever it may be. And so and the nice thing actually is you could still be employed, like have your 9 to 5, and you can still speak your mind. Just like, don't be afraid of losing your job, and like maybe don't even care so much about advancement in your job. So it's like, you know, honestly, if I could do it all over again, like let's say I was, you know, when I had my 9 to 5 job, just speak your mind, don't censor yourself, and then if you get fired, so be it, you know, whatever, right? So if you're not afraid of getting fired, or you're not afraid of not getting a promotion, whatever, or try to position yourself in a life where you could really speak what's on your mind, not be afraid. Practical tip 2, you know, the reason I don't monetize any of my YouTube ads, videos, you know, I have an option of putting on those ads, but the downside of putting on ads is then you know that you're dependent on getting a lot of views, and therefore you're going to tailor your videos and your content in a way that you don't actually really speak your mind. And so for me, I have zero cares about how much money I'm gonna make, whatever. But what's more matters to me is that to really speak my mind, to not water it down, to have it nice and thick and distilled, and to hopefully share some turbo thoughts which can inspire you and maybe change the world for the better.